find your lack of faith disturbing. If only you knew the power of the dark side.
Okay, I'm Chris Cross the Magician, and I'm here in sunny London, but not so sunny today, with the man, the legend, the most famous screen villain ever to have graced cinematic history, Mr. Dave Prowse, Darth Vader himself.
That's me.
That's you, and it's an absolute pleasure to be here.
Thank you.
In your presence.
Great pleasure to have you.
Thank you. But no, I mean, you've had a massive career and you've done so much. But I read somewhere, I don't know if it's true, but I'm obviously being a magician. I've got a cabaret club in Newcastle, and I run variety shows and things like that.
Yeah.
And I read that you had a cabaret act yourself, and you went by the name of Jack the Ripper.
No.
Is that not right? No.
That's definitely not right.
Oh, right.
Definitely not right.
It was a strong man act, and you would rip up phone booths.
Yeah.
Is that right? And you went by the name Jack the Ripper? No?
Oh, he could have chosen Jack the Ripper.
Yeah, I might have done. Or it might have been a name
But
that
you
people
did.
associated.
You did do the
I used to do a
Terrier
lot of
books.
that.
But it was an act that you did, so
telephone directions.
you did it as like a performance piece, did you? Theatres and things like
Yeah,
that.
well, no, just if I was trying to demonstrate how strong I was.
Oh, right, okay. So like
Yeah.
public appearances to show off your strength, and you would do the telephone
Well, no,
directly.
because I was never that concerned about showing off.
All right, okay.
That way, not you know.
But if the opportunity came up,
If it was not, if it was a professional part of a professional act,
uh-huh.
I would have done it. But I can't. I don't think I would have gone round.
But I remember you tearing up
Telephone
directories.
directors.
Yeah. I mean, they're not so fat anymore.
Was there a magic trick to it then? Did you nick the pages or put it in the oven overnight?
No,
Thing
it
is,
was
to
perfect
break
straight.
with telephone directories is to break them with the back.
Oh, so you mess with the binding a little bit,
Well, no, because
Right.
you're going.
like a magazine. Would that work? Magazine? Don't tear it.
No.
Do you want the magazine?
No, it's just it's easier. It's easier. Give me the magazine a minute. It's easier to break the magazine there and rip it
Yeah.
than it is to try and do it from there. But but if you want to make that easy, then you do that.
Right, I'm with you. So you.
And then you can do it.
So is that not easier then doing it that way? It's only easier if you cheat by doing that, but it's easier to rip it from there.
Well, much easier to. I mean, you just bend that and it'll break. It'll crack.
Might have a go when I get home. But no, I read about that though, the telephone directories, and I thought.
Yeah.
So it was
telephone directories are, because they're quite thick, but you can break them. Yeah.
Write a few things down that I actually wanted to know myself instead of generic questions that you've answered a million times before. So you were the fitness consultant in Harrods, right?
Yeah.
Did you have like your own gym in there, or were you a consultant in their gym?
No, I was in the sports department.
Sports department, okay.
But I used to run the physical, the fitness department, the fitness part of the sports department.
Okay. So you were the go-to guy if anyone had fitness questions in Harrods sports department.
But I was there to sell equipment.
Okay.
Lots of,
like exercise bikes and things like that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Exercise bikes and weight training equipment.
So did you get any really cool people in there then? Did you?
No, not really.
No,
Oh,
just
come on.
What?
Was any?
You had what's his name after his rope? God. Oh, John Wayne.
John Wayne. You had
Yeah.
John Wayne in there.
Yeah.
Come on, you can't say you didn't have cool people in there and you had John Wayne in. That's wicked.
Yeah, and Richard Green came in to buy bows and arrows, and Richard Green was in what was it? Robin Hood at the time.
Oh, that's
on
mint.
TV, yeah.
So you sold bows and arrows to Robin Hood
Yeah.
and rope to John Wayne. Come on, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, but John Wayne wanted the rope. He wanted this rope, and you didn't sell rope, did you? So you sent him off to Lillywhite.
Yeah.
And you asked him what he wanted the rope for, and he said, "Well, they stuck me in this effing hotel."
So, yeah. And I'm on the 4th floor,
Yeah.
and I look out of the window, and all I can see is traffic running by from the bottom. There's no way that I'm going to get, if the place catches on fire, there's no way that I'm going to get out of this place.
He wanted a rope.
He wanted a rope so that he could
Lasso his way out.
climb out of the window and down the road and get out.
So you actually wanted it, not like a cowboy rope,
No,
you just
no,
wanted a length
No,
of
he
rope.
wanted a rope so that he could escape from the hotel. Oh yeah.
Was he serious?
Hmm?
Was he serious?
Yeah.
John Wayne wanted rope to escape from the hotel.
He was trying to death that the hotel was going to catch fire. And he was going to be trapped inside the
Well,
hotel.
that's true. That was definitely true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harrods was the place. And any visiting foreigners
Mm-hmm.
would come to Harrods. They would all make for Harrods because it was.
I think it's still the same,
the
not
place
changed.
The place to go to buy anything.
Yeah.
And of course, I was up in the sports department, and we had a huge golf area, which I wasn't anything to do with. But that was one third of the department. The other 2/3 was all sports equipment, and I was the sort of head of that. Well, not the head of it, but we had a buyer and an assistant buyer, and I was like
He trained
the main salesman in the sports department.
Mm-hmm.
In sales.
And you trained Christopher Reeve as well, didn't you, for Superman?
Christopher Reeve, yeah.
But so you went for the Superman part, but then they contacted you and said you're the guy. You'd be perfect to train.
No, I think I let it be known that I would like to have played the part of Superman, but
Chose Christopher Reeve.
But Christopher
And
Reeve.
then chose you to train him.
Pardon?
And then chose you to train him.
Yeah.
Still a good gig though. Training training Superman.
Yeah.
The man behind Superman, you know, I mean.
Yeah.
Was he a nice guy? Good guy?
Yeah, very nice, yeah. Very pleasant.
See, he always, in interviews and stuff, he always comes across as a really nice, gentle bloke. Christopher Reeve, he seems like a nice guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, you come to shape that. Who's your favourite actor then?
Gosh.
Your favourite?
Diana Dors.
Diana Dors. Any reason why?
You did act with her, didn't you?
Huh?
You did act with her.
Yeah, I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think the person that you admired most, I think, was Peter Cushing.
Yeah? Who's your favourite character in Star Wars, but not Darth Vader? And why?
Gosh. Who's that just all, I think.
See, these are the sort of questions you don't get asked. Everyone's like, oh my god, so when it wasn't your voice is Darth Vader, what did you do? And what did, you know, when it wasn't your head behind the mask, you know, what happened? But you've answered those questions hundreds of times, so these are a bit fun, you know, these are a bit different. So your favourite character in Star Wars, but not Darth Vader? And why?
No, Harrison Ford. I like the Harrison Ford character.
Yeah, Han Solo was pretty cool.
Yeah, Han Solo was good.
Yeah, he's cool. So you'd say Han Solo was your favourite other than Vader?
Yeah.
Because Vader's got to be your favourite, I mean, obviously. But Han Solo.
Yeah. And of course, Chewbacca was another character that was in Star Wars movies. So there was the pair of us, you know, there were two big boats in their uniforms, as it were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you'd have taken the role of Chewbacca, I guess Peter Mayhew would have got the role for Darth Vader.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I had the choice, when they.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And you went for Vader.
You meet the fans, don't you?
Sorry?
You enjoy meeting the fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I love going to conventions and meeting everybody.
people get so into it, don't they? Well, we've come all the way from Newcastle
You call other people
for a cup of tea. but no, people do get really like fanatical about it, don't they?
Yeah.
But that must be nice to see when people come over and Lord Vader, Lord Vader, you know.
We are not worthy.
We're not.
We are not worthy. Yeah.
Must be a good feeling, you know. You've got people doing that. Wicked. You're not a big fan of sci-fi movies, are you? I read that somewhere.
No.
Not really.
No, that's mad. Isn't it? The biggest villain in sci-fi ever, and you're not into sci-fi movies. But that's okay.
Surprising how big
Yes.
this is, isn't it?
Massive.
Yeah.
Is that like a?
And the weight of it as well, to wear that.
So I'm going to try and use the Force. I'm going to try and be stronger with the Force than Lord Vader himself. Okay. So I'm just gonna put a little suggestion out there that you will take the Ace of Spades once again. Go on, take a card. Any card, doesn't matter. You just grab one. Oh, was that a little bit? Ace of Spades again. Go on, take any card you want. You will take the Ace of Spades. Go on, take a card. Any card, it doesn't matter.
52 cards in there. 50 of them.
52.
50 of them are the Ace of Spades.
No, just that one. All the other ones are different. All different. All different. That was a little Jedi mind trick for you there. Take the 7 of Diamonds. Go on. See, that's a clever card trick. Go on, Dave.
How do you know where the 7 of Diamonds?
I don't know where it is. I'm using the Force. That's how I do it. Go on, you will take the 7 of Diamonds. Go on, take a card. Have one. Any card. That one. 7 of Diamonds. See? Take a different card this time. Go on. Hey, take any card. Go on, you take any card you want. You have one. Any card. But it will be the 7 of Diamonds though. See, I used the Force, you see. I'll cut them, put the Ace of Spades on the top. Now watch, you see the Ace of Spades there?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to push it against your hand. This is the fastest magic trick you'll ever see a magician do. Watch. See the Ace? Watch it. Did you see it jump? Look, did you see it go?
No.
To my mouth. It's fast. Back in the room.
Well, do it again. I was watching my
I'll do a
hand.
different trick. I'll do a different one. This time, if you hold the Ace of Spades, I'll cut and put it on the top. Now this time, I'm not going to push it against your hand or anything like that. I want you personally yourself to slide the card into the middle, okay? So there's the Ace, just slide it in. See, it was fast. I did it again. Did you see it jump? 2 times. I'm not going to go for a third. I'll be pushing my rock.
Where'd you learn all this?
Well, I learned my first magic trick when I was a kid. I was just 10 years old.
Dynamo.
Hi.
Do you know him?
I've met him a few times,
Yeah.
but I don't know him personally.
No, Dynamo.
Oh, damn.
I've met him a few
He started
times.
as a child, didn't he?
Yeah, a lot of magicians do. Harry Potter, he's another one. He was little. He lived in a cupboard under the stairs with an owl. But yeah, so I learned my first magic trick when I was 10 off a friend in the playground, and I used to be like a little fat bullied kid at school.
Really?
And then I learned a magic trick, and I wasn't the little fat kid anymore. I was the cool magic man, you know. So I carried on learning more and more magic tricks, and then people kind of got into it, you know. And that was my cool card at school. If you like. I've got us through high school, pack of cards.
Do not underestimate the power of Crisscross, the magician. The Force is strong with this one. His magic tricks are most impressive.